All right, let's dive right in. Have you ever thought about how you can take all that knowledge and expertise you have locked in your head and turn it into a real scalable business? Well, today, we are cracking open the playbook that's making that happen for thousands of creators. Let's get into it.
I mean, this is the big question, right? It's the one every expert, coach, and creator eventually asks themselves. You've got incredible skills, but there are only 24 hours in a day. You can't clone yourself. So how do you actually break free from that one-to-one model and build something that has massive reach and impact?
The answer, my friends, is right here. And we're not just going to look at some boring list of products today. No, we're exploring a strategic guide, a real-deal playbook for what is working right now and what is absolutely going to dominate the creator economy next year.
And it really is like a digital gold rush out there. I mean, what used to be just a little side hustle, something you did on the weekend, has completely exploded into this major economic force. It's creating opportunities that were, frankly, unimaginable just a few years ago.
Just think about that for a second. We're talking about regular people, educators, designers, writers, artists, who are building entire careers, full-time businesses on assets that cost next to nothing to produce and can be sold an infinite number of times. The barrier to get in the game has never been lower, but the ceiling for success has never been higher.
Okay, but hold on. Before we jump into what you should sell, we need to understand the code. There are these fundamental principles of why some digital products take off and others, well, they just flop. These are the rules of the game.
And here it is. This is the core strategy, broken down into 4 super important rules. First up, niche down. Seriously, a generic Get Fit guide is going to get lost in the noise, but a keto recipes for busy parents guide, that sells. Next, fast shipping. With tools like Canva and all the AI assistants out there, you can literally create a product in a few hours, not a few months. Third, and this is the holy grail, recurring revenue. Think stability, think subscriptions. And finally, maybe the most important rule of all, community. Don't you dare build a product and then go looking for an audience. You build an audience first, and they will tell you exactly what product they want to buy. Your audience is the real asset here.
All right, so you've got the rules in mind. Let's open up the playbook itself. Here are the 8 most powerful plays you can run right now to turn your expertise into a super successful digital product.
So this table basically lays out the entire field for you. Let's look at a few of these plays. You've got online courses. These are often high-ticket items. People like Abdaal are crushing it because they sell a very specific transformation. That's rule number 1, niche down in action. Then you have something like templates, which is a perfect example of rule number 2, fast shipping. A designer we'll talk about in a sec created a template once and sold it thousands of times. And over on the other end of the spectrum, you see the power of recurring revenue with memberships. Pat Flynn built an incredibly stable business by creating a community people actually pay to be a part of. From super simple AI prompts to high-touch coaching, there is a play in here that fits your unique expertise.
Okay, let's zoom in on a real-world example to see just how powerful this can be. Let's talk templates. There's this designer named Traff who made some really cool minimalist icons and templates for the productivity app Notion. He wasn't some huge celebrity, just a guy who made something useful and beautiful that people wanted. And the result? Well, it was staggering.
$100,000. Just let that number sink in for a minute. And get this, that's what he made in one single week. It's just incredible proof that you don't need a massive team or some complicated launch. You just need the right product for the right niche.
So this brings up a really crucial point. You have to choose your model. On one side, you've got these one-time sales like ebooks and templates. They're awesome for quick wins and high volume. But on the other side, you have that holy grail of recurring revenue through memberships. This creates predictable, stable income and, honestly, more importantly, a deeply engaged community around your work. It's the difference between just a transaction and a real relationship.
And this right here is the ultimate takeaway. Once you package your knowledge into a course, a template, an ebook, whatever, it's no longer limited by your time. You build it once, and it can be sold to one person or a million people, all while you sleep. That is the absolute magic of digital products.
So we've seen the opportunity, we've learned the rules of the game, and we've reviewed all the plays. Now really, the only thing left to decide is, what's your first move going to be?
And just look at how this plays out for real people. The key isn't to copy any one person, but to see how flexible this playbook is. Abdaal went huge with these high-production courses. Rebecca Beach makes $20,000 a month with simple, low-cost printables. Pat Flynn built this incredible, loyal community with memberships. And Rob Lennon jumped on a brand new trend with AI prompt packs. See? It's the same playbook,
Just 4 totally different paths to success.
So now the question comes right back to you. Looking at this playbook, which one of these just clicks with your skills and your audience? An ebook, a mini course, maybe a set of templates? The opportunity is literally right there in front of you. What's your play?